Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Dale back in here with us today for his second adjustment. Now, Dale is a personal trainer for most of his adult life. Show him your six-pack, Dale. That's pretty good. How old are you now?
58.
58. So if you need some personal training here in Houston, how can they get in touch with you?
832-439-6476.
Okay, that wasn't me giving that HIPAA information out.
There you go.
Okay, so let's have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and backwards for me. Do you have a website?
No.
Yeah, we have one that's sometimes a little grueling keeping up with all the requests that we get. That's how you found us, though, right?
That's how I found you.
Yep. Okay, see, now Dale's got a little forward and left translation of his cervical spine, and then down here in the pelvis is translated a little left too, so he's got less room on this left side from his hip to his hand than he does on the right side, so I have more room over here.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of a scoliosis curvature in the spine, but it's not bad. But Dale, tell him the improvements that you noticed this week after your very first adjustment, because that was really interesting to me.
Right, so after the first day, I was training back and my two fingers just started activating. All of a sudden, I got my grip back. The next morning I went in and noticed that my right foot that normally tracks to the right was actually walking straight. I was like, what's going on with my feet? They actually know what they're supposed to be doing. And then I tried to squat down, and usually I'm a little tight and a little cranky in the morning before I warm up, and I just dropped straight into a full squat, and my eyes just
And you
lit up.
did all that automatically through your
Automatically.
innate intelligence.
Yeah.
And that's really what chiropractic is working with, is the body's own innate intelligence to heal itself.
Right.
When allowed to do so without interference from vertebral subluxation. And that is neuromusculoskeletal, no matter what the TMA wants everybody to believe. Now, by the way, just because we're talking about the TMA trying to control healthcare in the state of Texas and make sure all the chiropractors at the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico, you know, I have been a very strong and loyal proponent of the Texas Chiropractic Association, and I still do provide a lot of financial support, moral support, and these videos to help the Texas Chiropractic Association protect your rights as a citizen of the state of Texas to come and receive chiropractic care that involves neuro component, which is we're affecting your nervous system when we adjust you.
And that's obvious just from what I've been able
From
to
one
do.
treatment.
One treatment.
Yeah. Yep. And so I'm going to put a link in the description box of this video for you to get on the Texas Chiropractic Association's website. We are introducing legislation in the spring of this year coming forward. In fact, we just had a big legislative conference in Austin last weekend where we went up, Tristan and I went up there and met with a bunch of other Texas chiropractors and met with the representatives and senators from the state of Texas. And the TCA is really the only organization in the entire state of Texas that is protecting your rights to receive chiropractic care and chiropractors' rights to deliver that care. And I support them strongly, and I would like to ask you to also support them strongly with your financial donations to the PAC Fund, which is Political Action Committee, and also the CDI Fund, which is the Legal Defense Fund, because the Texas Medical Association has sued the Texas Board of Chiropractic Examiners on multiple occasions over the last 2 decades and trying to continually limit our scope of practice and take things away from us so that they control the entire healthcare arena in the state of Texas.
So they can keep treating symptoms instead of the problem.
Well, yeah, they can write more drugs and,
Right.
you know, it's
symptoms,
a
not the
money
problems.
thing, really.
Yeah, I know.
It's a control issue.
Yes.
But, you know, if we pass legislation that includes the neurological component into the definition of chiropractic and vertebral subluxation complex being a neuromusculoskeletal condition,
Right.
then they're right to sue us over treating patients that have sciatic or headaches or neck pain or back pain. That just goes away because it's in the law
Right.
that we can do those things. And we have been doing those things for over 100 years. So, you know, it's kind of weird that We're the only state in the entire 50 United States that the Medical Association has tried to limit the scope of practice of chiropractors to not treat nerve conditions.
Right, well, we need to stop them here.
Yeah, we do need to stop them here. And it's people just like yourself and like you guys, our fellow crack addicts, unite on this, because I'm telling you right now, the entire profession in the state of Texas is in jeopardy of losing its right to treat you coming in here as a primary portal of entry. For instance, you came in here to see me without a referral from a medical doctor, and we're allowed to do that because we're primary portals of entry into the healthcare delivery system. But see, they're trying to take that away so that you have to go through your MD to get a referral and all that, like physical therapists are.
Well, and I guess the way I look at it, because I know your reach is, worldwide.
Yeah.
If it happens here, it will happen someplace
Oh, it'll
else.
domino in other states.
Yes.
That's
If
right.
Texas falls, a lot more will fall. So
We in the Texas Chiropractic Association have an old saying: what stays in Texas, or what happens in Texas won't just stay in Texas. It'll infiltrate out into the surrounding states
without a doubt,
across the country. And we need to really stop the abuse of the powerful medical associations trying to dominate healthcare, because really their kind of healthcare is actually sick care. They're treating symptoms with drugs and surgeries and invasive procedures. Chiropractic is the largest non-pharmaceutical and non-surgical type of healthcare delivery system in the world.
And that's what the people tell me when they talk about their knees being hurt. I'm saying, well, look upstream, downstream. Don't treat the symptom.
And don't
fix
just
the
go get a
problem.
cut on first
Exactly.
thing. That should be a total last resort for everything.
Because cutting on it isn't going to change anything.
Well, it actually creates more trauma, and then you get more fibrotic adhesions and scar tissue that forms after that, and they're undoable. If you have surgery, it's undoable. We see patients in here all the time that have already had back surgery, and they got the same problems they had before they had the surgery.
Because they never fixed the problem.
Back pain and numbness, tingling down the legs and the feet.
They never fixed the problem. They treated the symptom.
And that's what we do as chiropractors, treat the underlying cause.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here.
And that is vertebral subluxation complex. And we want people just like you, Dale, to be able to have that choice in the future. And that's what's at stake here. So please click on the link for the Texas Chiropractic Association, and anything that you can donate to the CDI fund or the PAC fund would be greatly appreciated. So crack addicts unite and support the Texas Chiropractic Association, because it supports your right to receive chiropractic care. All right, Dale, let's show them how we do that. And Dale's a big, strong guy, and takes my old man strength just to adjust him. I got that old man strength from doing this for 37 plus years.
I could tell the last time.
Yeah. But on big guys like Dale, you have to kind of take their mind off of their muscular coordination, because when they start thinking about it, they tighten up and get tighter and harder to adjust. Take a deep breath through your nose. I want you to wiggle your left ear. There you go. See, I just need him to think about something else for a split second, and then I adjust him, and I get major cavitation from the occiput all the way down to the lumbosacral spine. You felt that all the way down, didn't you?
All the way down.
Yes, sir. Tilt left a little. Yes, sir. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even have to distract you on that. You're getting better at letting me have you.
Well, it's funny. I've seen a lot of chiropractors, and most of them can't adjust my neck because I don't feel comfortable.
Oh,
I got total comfort here.
Cool. I'm gonna have you repeat that to the camera. Tell them what you just said there, because that's really.
Well, I've had myself. I've been with chiropractors, at least 20 or 30 of them over my lifetime, and there's been very few that's been able to adjust my neck that I felt comfortable enough with to let them pull on my neck, especially this particular move. And from the first visit, I was pretty relaxed, and today even more. And
Yes.
I really got some crack today.
Yes, you did. That's right.
It was really
Crack
good.
Addict's gonna love you, Dale.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go over here on your tummy now. Right there. Legs are exactly even. That's a great start. And they stay even. That didn't tighten up too badly in your low back that time either, did it?
No.
Okay, I'm still gonna adjust your pelvis first though. just to make sure we got increased range of motion in your lumbosacral and sacroiliac joints so that you can function at your optimal level of efficiency in your homeostasis. Now I'm dropping L5, L4, L3, L2, L1, and then I'm going to get into the lower thoracics. Good. Excellent. You know, most of the time, just for you guys out there that are wanting to get chiropractic care somewhere else, and that I encourage you to do so, when you put your head and your neck in someone's hands, you can actually feel whether they know what they're doing or not, right?
Oh, yes, you can.
That's called the art of the adjustment, and that's a critical, slide down this way just a bit, and put both arms out like this. That's critical in determining which chiropractor you want to see, is are they good at adjusting the spine? Because that's exactly what we do in chiropractic, is to detect and correct the vertebral subluxation complex. There you go, relax your hands right there on that six pack. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I could sure use some of your services myself, Dale. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's sit you up sideways and face that way. As you probably can tell from the video, it's kind of cloudy and rainy and nasty here in Houston. In fact, the very first patient we saw this morning got rear-ended on our way in here on the interstate. Somebody texted, not paying attention, ran in right into the back of her and gave her whiplash. That was the very first thing this morning. There. All right. There we go. Good. Okay. Let's stay right here in front of the mirror. Okay. Wow. Look at the difference already.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's have you flex forward and backwards for me. And then neutral. Yes, sir. Pull these guys up and back. You'll flare these like this. See how that tightens your whole trapezius up?
Yep.
Okay, so you're a little forward and left, so we come backwards, translate right. Now look at the wall behind you. There. That's it. Okay, now relax. Try that very same thing again. This should feel different to you.
Oh, yeah. The duck going back.
Yeah, it's a much better range of motion.
Much better.
Are you hurting anywhere right now, Dale?
No, and it's funny because I can tell the difference between last time and this time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I could feel relief last time.
Yes.
In the back.
But now it's much
The
more pronounced.
levators are letting go more and more.
Yep.
So definitely a lot better.
Well, chiropractic is all about connecting what's up here in your brain through the spinal cord out the nerves to every organ, muscle, tissue, and cell in your body. So we're just taking away the interference in your spine that's allowing your body and your fingers to grip things and function the way they're supposed to. And that's really what chiropractors do, is restore a patient's spinal biomechanics so that they can have increased homeostasis or neurological function to their organs, muscles, tissues, and cells. And we want to thank you for supporting the Texas Chiropractic Association and our efforts to deliver chiropractic care to you on an ongoing basis without interference from the Texas Medical Association. We really appreciate your donations. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.